Hi everybody, this is Black Runner Ranger. Happy Halloween! And here is day 31 of my Jurassic World Evolution 3 wishlist, DLC pack wishlist. What I'm staring at right now are the hybrid dinosaurs. Ankylodocus, Indominus Rex, Indoraptor, Scorpios Rex, Spinoceratops, Spinoraptor, and Stegoceratops. All of these creatures. Before, it was just Indominus Rex and Indoraptor who were available at the base game of Jurassic World Evolution 1, and later we had the Secret Species pack with the Ankylodocus, Spinoraptor, and Stegoceratops. And then in Jurassic World Evolution... Actually, no, it was called Secrets of Dr. Wu. I forgot how to... And then... in Jurassic World Evolution 2, they were not, with the exception of Indominus Rex and Indoraptor, none of the hybrids came back in the base game. They were only included later on as part of the Secret Species pack. The Scorpios Rex was later included in the Camp Cretaceous pack, and the Spinoceratops would be included in the Secret Species pack. And now in Jurassic World Evolution 3, all these dinosaurs are featured in the game base. Now, after seeing Jurassic World Evolution, after seeing Jurassic World Rebirth, I have a feeling that we're gonna get the D-Rex and the Mutadon. The D-Rex as in this giant monster thing that looks like that creature from Star Wars, or Ogre from Godzilla, or the Kraken in the 2010 remake of Clash of the Titans, and the Mutadon, which is which is part raptor, part pterosaur. So, I've been thinking this may be a very controversial idea for an expansion pack, but I thought about bringing these. I thought about one particular group of dinosaurs that should be featured in the game. And it's based on this particular toy line from Jurassic Park. In fact, there's this commercial about it right now. Here's a commercial showcasing it.
What happened? We thought we could combine different dinosaurs' DNA, but it all went horribly wrong! Jurassic Park, you chaos effect. We were surrounded by chaos mutations. Velociraptor thrashing wind combined with ripping raptor teeth. We fell back into Tridozer when Chaos Thrasher T-Rex turned our plants upside down.
Look for the mark of Jurassic Park. You chaos effect. Figures and vehicles sold separately.
For those who don't know, what you saw right now is a toy commercial for Jurassic Park Chaos Effect. It basically was a toy lineup of hybrid dinosaurs. This was before Indominus Rex. This was before Stegoceratops. This was around in 1998. I was very young back then, so I probably was not aware of it. Back then I was more into something like Beast Wars. But knowing that this toy line would exist, this had me thinking, should they bring it back in Jurassic World Evolution 3? Because I tried thinking about more ideas for hybrid dinosaurs to appear in Jurassic World Evolution 2. I tried there's the scrapped ones from Camp Cretaceous, or the ones that were featured in the mobile games, but they were either too many or too few, and I was just trying to figure out how to comprehend on getting these idea. So I thought to myself, why not bring in the Chaos Effect dinosaurs? There's not that many. There's about 12 or 13, and I think that's a good amount. So I thought about showcasing to you all some ideas for a Jurassic World Evolution 3 Chaos Effect hybrid pack. And our first stop is Amargospinus, which is part Amargosaurus and Spinosaurus. You could say this kind of already exists with the Amargosaurus, but I thought maybe give it some sharp teeth and maybe make it an omnivore or something. Ankylorannodon, which is part Ankylosaurus and part Pteranodon. It can be an excellent flyer and be well armored. But then again, wouldn't a heavy armor cause it to be unable to lift the ground because it requires hollow bones or something? Never mind, just an idea. It kind of looks a bit like the transmetal version of Pterosaur, who wasn't featured in the show of Beast Wars. It was only featured as a toy, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. Compsognathus, part Compsognathus, part Stegosaurus. Be highly energized and able to sneak around. Paradeinonychus, part Parasaurolophus, part Deinonychus. The ability to call as well as hunt down, and like super socialize, a pack hunter in a way. Tyrannops, part Tyrannosaurus Rex, part Lecanops. Now, this is why I wanted to bring up the Lecanops in my Synapsid pack earlier, because once that's included, we can also include this creature in, the Tyrannops. And finally, the ones that have been released is the Velociraptor, part Velociraptor, part Archaeopteryx. Some say this would be the closest we got to having a more accurate Velociraptor. If we can't have a more accurate Velociraptor, why not include this guy? This would be the closest. Now, these are the ones that actually got released, but there are some that got scrapped, and I thought also bring some attention to those as well. And the ones that got scrapped include the Dinocanus, which is part Deinonychus, part Canis Darus, or direwolf. Now, nowadays, the Canis Darus thing is a bit outdated, as now we know that the direwolf is its own different species from the wolf. But nevertheless, it might help make this a bit more of a big pack hunter or something. Diplospinus, which is part Spinosaurus and part Dilophosaurus. More frills, more spines. I wonder twice as deadly with the venom. Cantrosuchus, which is part Cantrosaurus and part Deinosuchus. Ability to swim and also be spiky. Probably the closest we're going to get to having a Zoo Tycoon 2 depiction of Deinosuchus in Jurassic World. Yeah, don't you remember Jurassic World Zoo Tycoon 2 had the Deinosuchus all spiky? Pachysaurolophus, part Pachycephalosaurus and Parasaurolophus. Hard-headed and also a bit of a communicator. Stegospinus, part Stegosaurus and part Spinosaurus. All spike and all spines, twice as deadly. And then, finally, the last creature, Ultimasaurus, part Tyrannosaurus Rex, part Triceratops, part Velociraptor, and part Kentrosaurus. The ultimate killing machine. Some say this is where they got the idea for Indominus Rex. And fun fact, the designer for Ben 10 admitted that the Ultimasaurus served as an inspiration for the design of one of the aliens, the Tyrannopede, which is like a giant T-Rex centipede creature. So, I know, this is probably a very unlikely thing, and I know hybrids are not everybody's cup of tea, but just imagine the possibilities we're going to get with these Chaos Effect hybrids. I mean, think about it, fellas. The Amargospinus interacting with the actual Amargosaurus Spinosaurus, the Ankylodocus interacting with an actual Pteranodon, or Tyrannops with the Gorgonopsid, the Velociraptor. Will they make this one a flyer, or will they have it grounded? I don't know, but there's so many possibilities I can do with this. And heck, Ultimasaurus, is it stronger than Indominus? Is it stronger than Indoraptor? Even Spinosaurus? Or heck, imagine it trying to face off against a T-Rex! So many ideas! Now, let me know your thoughts about this. Do you like the idea of a Chaos Effect hybrid pack? Do you not like the idea? Do you wish... we've got enough hybrids. Maybe D-Rex and Mutadon, but that's about it. We don't need any more. Do you wish for other types of hybrids? In fact, if you play any of the mobile games that had other hybrids that you were fond of, let me know if you have any more other hybrids in mind. Do you just the game would just have pure dinosaurs and no more hybrids? Let me know in the comments on that. And yeah, that should be just about it for my own personal dinosaur picks for Jurassic World Evolution 3 DLC pack wishlist. But I'm thinking about being generous to you guys and maybe take some of your suggestions. So tomorrow and the day after, I got two more packs which you can suggest as many different other types of dinosaurs as possible. Ones I have not mentioned before, I'll slip into these packs. Perhaps there's another type of dinosaur that I forgot to mention that probably should be in Jurassic World Evolution 3. Maybe it's another recently discovered one that I'm not aware about, and maybe they should give them some love. Maybe have Jurassic World Evolution 3 be the first to represent that, or some other type of dinosaur. It doesn't have to be a dinosaur. It can be pterosaur, marine reptile, prehistoric mammal during the Ice Age, animal before the dinosaurs, amphibian, reptile, mammal, bird, Cenozoic mammal or Cenozoic reptile, anything. Let me know. Heck, it can be even recently extinct, like the blue buck or something. Let me know in the comments what you all think about this. Put some suggestions for the packs, for the next two packs. I'll have up to 24. So, and then that's all I have to say, really. Thank you for my own personal packs. I want to hear your ideas for the next pack. I hope you've enjoyed this video.